Hey up YouTube, it's Simon B here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping safe out there. Becoming a regular occurrence this, isn't it, in the garage. Well anyway, you all know that I have a GPX 300, you all know that I have a GPX TSE 300. I bought it just before Christmas last year and done what, nearly 1,000 miles on it, 30 odd hours I believe. Great bike. We've done all sorts of different videos about it, rode it all the time. I'll stick a couple of videos, things in here. There'll be some down in the description box. Have a look at the back catalogue regarding this thing. So since I've been riding it, the thing's been running a little bit rich. So I've tried to alter the carb settings and stuff, and I've managed and got it running, you know, sort of all right, but not all right. I thought to myself, what else could I do? So I went scouring the internet as you do, and there's all sorts of stuff. You buy an original one, do this, do that, do the other. So I quite fancied one of the smart carbs. These carbs that you don't have to do much with. All you have to do is turn a couple of screws and everything works fine, and it does everything brilliantly. So I narrowed my search down to one of these. This is the XTNG Gen 3 Plus. Now, 12 months ago, 18 months ago, they had the Gen 3, and I think it just got a little bit of bad press, I believe. I've been informed that this new one doesn't have them problems. It's a much better carb. It performs better. It does everything it's supposed to do now. So this is the new Gen 3 Plus. It might be a bit of a paid promotion. It depends how it goes. This is the first video that we're doing on it. I'm going to show you sort of the bits about it and what it comes like, and I'm going to fit it on this thing. And then once it's fitted, we'll do a couple of videos of it out riding to see what it does and how it works. So hopefully when we get to the end of it, it might be a paid promotion. It might not be, because it might be going back in this box and going back to where it came from. So if you'd like to know what one of these things are like, because they fit all sorts, even 4 strokes, as they say, stick around and stay tuned.
Like and subscribe.
Bit of a weird way to get hold of this bit of kit. You go on the website and fill in an inquiry box telling exactly what you're looking for. From that, they'll send you a PayPal invoice. You'll pay that PayPal invoice. They'll put everything together and send it to you. Comes by FedEx. Everything here is how it comes. The carburetor actually comes together in that within the box, so it can't get damaged. One of the things now they supply, which I didn't think they used to, is that they supply a new throttle housing because of the way that the carb works. The original probably doesn't work with it, so that all comes with it. Bit of a different setup. It's a quick action throttle, and they even send the grips to go with it. And I believe when they were supplying this last time, you didn't get that with it. So it comes with, I think, basically everything you need to put this on your bike. The throttle cable doesn't come connected to the slider, so you have to take them 3 screws out, take the top off, put the throttle cable into it before you're even going to start doing anything with installing it. So that's why that's connected, because I did that before. You get this booklet here, which is, I told them what the bike is, and it's set up generically for this motorcycle. It does say do not touch anything, do not alter anything until you've ran it, got it up to temperature. Full instruction booklet, very straightforward. Various QR codes that allow you to watch related videos regarding the carburetor. I went for the 36. They do a 36 and 38. I don't really want top end power. There's nothing really. I want it low down. The 36 is supposed to be. See, this is on me surmising at the moment because it's not even on the bike. This is what I've read and what I understand about it. It'll give me low down power, 30% reduction in petrol, in fuel economy, which will be good because it'll burn less fuel because it's burning more efficiently. There is, you can get a power jet on it. I didn't go for the power jet. I think it's an extra 50 quid. I thought, well, I'm not racing the thing. I don't really need the power jet, but you can, if you want, you can put that on after, if you think that you want that for it. These are all the all the screws that you use to alter things. One of the advantages of this is that if you need to empty that fuel bowl, you've got this pipe here, just pull off there. Currently, I believe that if you buy one, fit one, mail them back, they give you 30% back. I believe that was on the website. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I read and that's what I've heard. But I've had no confirmation about that, so don't quote me. So yeah, whatever you pay for it, you put it on your bike, you give them the thumbs up there, say thanks very much, and I believe they'll give you 30% back. It looks a nice bit of kit, doesn't it? You know, clear float bowl, everything's set up, everything's been set to where it should go, and they just look a little bit different and are a little bit different. So yeah, let's get it on the bike, eh? So first things first, we'll just get to the area that we need to be. Put that in a safe place, a safe, clean place. So what I'm going to probably do here is take you through some certain steps. I'm not going to show you bit by bit because you're going to get in the way. That's where the carb is at the moment. You've got the rubber boot that comes back. Most, you know, I'm probably telling most of you how to suck eggs here, because all it is just one Jubilee clip there, one Jubilee clip there. This carburetor will come out, we'll replace the new one. There is a modification that you need to do, which I will say, and that modification is on there to do with the airbox, because on the carb itself, this needs to be in full flow of the air rushing in, because this is how the carb works quite a lot, is the way it's pressurized. Air is being drawn through that down into the carburetor to push the fuel out to be atomized in a better way. So that needs to be cut, so that is showing on your air boot on your filter side. So just make a note of that, because if you don't do that, this carb won't run to its best ability. We'll get this off, we'll get this sorted. I'll probably bring you back when we've taken it off, and we're modifying the boot, because this rubber all comes out. So I'll take the rubber out and I'll show you what it needs to look like before we put it all back together. So alright, see you in a bit. Welcome back, YouTubers. This is the position we are in now. So the rubber boot is off, so that's the modification we may need to do. We're going to have a look in a minute. That comes out of the flange at the back, which I think is the same as on KTM's. While you're in here and you're doing this sort of thing, give all this a bit of clean and look after your bikes and that. Well, but you already know that, don't you? Carb's off. There's the carb that we've taken off, and that's the whole of where it came out of. Currently at the moment we've still got the throttle cable on, so to sort all that out, we'll have a look at this first and see what happens, and then once we've modified that, if we need to, I don't know yet, we'll show you that. Then we'll put the carb on, and then we'll go for our first start. Hopefully everything should be okay. So see you in a bit. So we've got the rubber boot off, and as I said, what we're going to have a look at. No modification needed on this rubber boot, because as you can see there, the two air intakes for the carburetor are showing well, and nothing's restricting them. So a bit of mass airflow, force airflow, wouldn't it really, into the carb, which helps it atomize the fuel better. That's what all that's about. So just make sure when you're fitting it that that's looking like that. So let's get it on the bike, eh? Hey up, YouTubers, welcome back. Lesson learned and all that. So now we're in this position. We're in a worse position than what we were before, but not to worry. This is all learning, isn't it? So I should have thought of that really. 5 bolts, take your tank off. Well, 6 bolts including the seat. Get everything off. It was just rerouting the throttle cable, which was going to be the pain. I thought I'd better get it, but I tried to pull it through where the old one went. I thought, no, let's take the tank off. Everything's exposed. Everything's easy to get to. While I'm in here, I've cleaned it a little bit and put a bit of ACF 50 underneath, which is a godsend, and it keeps everything wonderful. So yeah, so carb's on. Not tightened up yet because the boot's not on yet, and we've taken the old throttle cable out. New one's rerouted in. So what we're doing now, so we're going to put the rubber boot back in, get all that sorted out down there. Then I'll put the tank on. Once we've put the tank on, we'll get all the fuel lines in and make sure that's all running all okay. And then we'll go and put the throttle in, and then we'll get it started, and see what it does. So, see you in a bit. Here we are, update number, 25. Carb now in. Everything's still off. You probably won't be able to. Do you think it will? I don't think it will. Just see, can't you? Just make sure. Let's just make sure that them 2 ports at the top of the carburetor are visible. We'll put the tank on. We'll get the fuel line in. Get this done. Then we'll do the top end, and then hopefully we'll get it outside and get it started. All right. See you in a bit. Hey up YouTubers, welcome back. Here we go. So the tank's back on, fuel line's in, carb's in, air filter's back on, so everything's there now. So we'll just get up to the top, put the fast action throttle on, and then hopefully get it fired up. See you in a bit. It gets better this, doesn't it? There's nothing worse than doing something for the first time. You think you try and take a couple of shortcuts, but you can't. So I've tried to do different stuff. Now, one of the problems is that I have, and I don't know if anybody out there can help me with this. I run wraparound handguards. So every time you buy a set of grips, or you get some sort of throttle mechanism, you've got to cut the hole out, haven't you? Because it has to go past, so it doesn't interfere with the guard, so it runs perfectly. So is there a better way than doing that? I don't know. I believe lock-on grips, you can get them now with holes in the end, I believe. Now, do they make them for this as well? So comment down below if there's an easier way of doing that. Probably the easier way is not to run wraparound guards. That'd be awesome. So anyway, comment, tell me all about it. Get this throttle done, and we'll see you in a minute. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, YouTubers. So our throttle cable's on. I don't really like that the way it is. I might have to put that through there. It's a bit longer than the other one. I don't know. See how it goes. It just seems a bit cob there, doesn't it? How do I come up underneath through there? I don't know. We'll see what it does. Handguard back on, throttle on. Everything's got a little bit of play. I don't know if that's enough or too much. I don't know. I'll see what I'll get out first riding. So yeah, ready for the big startup. So let's check it outside and see how it goes. Anyway, see you in a bit. Hey YouTubers, welcome back. We've had a startup. It runs really sweet, straight out of the box. But the only thing was the tick-over screw here. I'll show you now. So hopefully it'll start to tick over. Oh look, I've left it on. So yeah, straight out of the box, it sounds better than it did with the other choke, with the other carb on. it runs sweet. The only thing I had to adjust was the tick over screw. Ticking over lovely, but the instant bing bing and then it'll just come straight down is a bit different than what it was before. I'm not saying it's brilliant at the moment because I haven't rode it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some gear on and take it for a spin, probably just down the road and back again, see what it does and see what it sounds like. All right, see you in a bit. Welcome back, YouTubers. So I'll have a run out round the block. A second. I was doing about 41, well 43, 45, and when it beforehand it was what was it doing? It was grabbing for fuel. Third, fourth gear, just pulls through, which is nice. Seems to have a bit low down grunt. Be a problem, anything there? No, I think that's in, yeah, that's in 6, doing 25 mile an hour. It just powers in. Warm now, and it's ticking over nicely, but it's just crisp, bing, tick over's nice. But it's just a nice, beforehand it was just, but just at that first bit it was just bogging a little bit. So there you go, YouTubers. The XTNG Gen 3 Plus Carb fitted to the GPX. Been for a bit of a bod round the block. Everything seems okay. The next test will be out on the trails and see what it's like. Hopefully it won't be too aggressive, but it just feels, I don't know, it just seems a lot better. Like I say, it pulled in 6th gear and does everything, and that's what it's supposed to do, and that's what it's for, isn't it? There'll be another video to complement this when we take it out and ride it for a day and see what sort of fuel consumption we get, see what sort of performance we get from it, and see if it needs any more tweaking up and down everything. By all means, I am no expert regarding carburetors. It's only what I've learned or what I'm learning, so if I do anything wrong in these videos, please comment down, but be nice. If you thought the video was alright, please give a big thumbs up, that big button down there. If you just stumbled across us for the first time, you've never seen us before, go and have a look at our back catalogue. Been doing this 5.5 years now, nearly 6 years. Subscribe if you just found us. Thank you to all you people that are watching and subscribe to the channel. Thanks very much. If there's anything you want to see, anything you want, I'm thinking of doing all sorts of different things, but I just don't know. I'm probably going to arrange another off-road ride out in the lakes if anybody fancies it. I might even do an on-road lakes tour for subscribers. If you fancy that, comment down below if you fancy a bit of that. I'll show you all the main routes, all the roads and all the back roads that nobody knows about. Gives a shout with that. And yeah, don't forget, if you're riding out there, ride safe, be safe, keep safe, and oh, that was the other one. Could do with that Isle of Man off-road trip. Anybody fancy that? Give us a shout. yeah, so if you're riding out there, ride safe, be safe, keep safe, and as you say, we'll see you soon.
Like and subscribe.